Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Live streaming. Alrighty. Have we got anybody yet? Hey, Mr. Phil is first. Hello. How's your Sunday going? So, doing a little bit more testing. So yesterday I was testing, and I'm going to continue testing today, those network tweaks, which we'll go over in a sec. But I've just been running some extra benchmarks on CPU mitigations. So there are certain vulnerability mitigations that Intel especially put into their certain CPUs to stop malware accessing your passwords and things. But as a result, it slows down your computer, it slows down your CPU. So I've been testing what the effect is specifically in Fortnite, turning some of these on and turning some of these off. And there's another one as well called downfall, which I've been doing as well. So I ran those while I was half eating my lunch, half doing benchmark, so I didn't stream it. But I've just published the benchmark results for these. So here you've got Spectre. So this is basically the default. This is with all the mitigations enabled. So this is the default. And you can see that the more then I disable these mitigations, the better the performance gets. So this is disabling Spectre, Meltdown, and Downfall. This is just Spectre and Meltdown. So you can see the difference. So I was previously, in my current guide, this is what I recommend, the middle one. But I think I'm going to start. Running myself the top one because I've never actually tested in Fortnite. I've only tested like Cinebench and other kind of benchmarks to see what the difference is. I never actually ran it at the same replay. So, so you can see the significant differences here. There's much better lows, a bit more average FPS, and this is the default. So what I'm going to do in my guide, which I've started doing, is I've put a section on this where I say which of these affects which CPU. So your CPU might not be affected by this. For example, I don't think AMD is affected by Meltdown. How severe they are, how worried you should be about it. And then you can, I'm going to put this in this benchmark in the guide, and then you can decide what you turn on and what you turn off. The settings that you need to change, these two don't actually exist in default Windows. Feature setting override and feature setting override mask, they don't exist. You just have feature settings as 0 as default Windows. So to turn these mitigations off, to disable them, you need to put a 3 in this one, and then depending on which ones you want to turn off, changes this value. So I think it's 1, 3, or 2,000,003 kind of thing, if you add them all together. The instructions for this on the web are actually not quite accurate. On the web, it tells you just how to turn off the downfall one, and that's basically the hex 2,000,000. Is that 2,000,000? Yeah, 2,000,000. But then it doesn't account for then adding the other two, the Meltdown and Spectre, which you need another 3 for. So you need to get this number right, basically. So this is what I'm going to be running today. Hopefully it will feel nice to play on. So that's the first thing I've been testing. So as I say, I've published these on my Discord. I've put a link in the benchmark sections to how I did this. And then you have to reboot, obviously, between these. And then, yeah, I'm going to update my next guide, and it will have a whole section on telling you what each one of these do, what the security risk is of disabling them, and then you can decide whether you want to disable them or not, and how to do it. So that will be in my next guide. I've kind of half written that already, so I just need to publish it, really. So the other thing I was testing yesterday was Cry actually spotted this. Where is it? Where was it? It's in network. TCP optimizer. He spotted that a YouTuber had said that they were using different values to me, and he wanted me to kind of sanity test what the YouTuber was saying. So, okay. So I was running this as enabled RSC, and after going through the literature for the speedguide.net documentation, I actually noticed that they were suggesting that RSC should be disabled. Look, this should be disabled for gaming and latency. You only need it for full throughput. So I was running this enabled before, and in my guide it says to enable it, but I've now started disabling it because this tells you to. There were some other differences. ECN I wasn't running, so explicit congestion notification enables ECN-aware routers to signal congestion by setting a bit in the IP header instead of dropping a packet. So I do see the occasional upload packet loss, like 1%, very, very occasionally. And so I'm trying to get around that. I'm trying to mitigate that. I'm trying to get around that. So I've now gone from disabled to enabled to see if it helps. It's the only thing I've done. And I normally run checksum offloading disabled on my gaming PC because I don't stream and it's not a potato PC. So putting this to enabled helps lower the CPU, and so you get better FPS because it's lowering the CPU. But by enabling it, it actually it makes the latency worse of network packet processing, so you might kind of get a bit of lag. But yeah, so I'm on the fence about that one for my gaming PC. If you're streaming or you're got a potato PC, or your CPU cores are ever hitting 100%, then you probably want this enabled so that the network card handles the checksum offloading, the checksum processing. So yeah, so I don't know. So I'm on the fence about that one for my gaming PC at the moment. I might turn that down again. But I ran a load of tests yesterday, and I couldn't see a difference either way, to be honest, when I ran the test. So I don't know. I might just defaults enabled. I might just leave that. Shouldn't be the impact for this. I mean, on this, what does it say on this? What does it recommend for this? Checksum offloading. Setting allows the network adapter to compute the checksum when transmitting packets and verifying the checksum when receiving packets to free up CPU. Frees up CPU, reducing PCI traffic. Checksum offloading is also required for some other stateless offloads to work, including RSS. Okay, so you actually need it for RSS. Okay. Okay, so I should be leaving it on. I should be leaving it on. Because if you're running RSS, which I am, because I'll show you, I'm running it across like eight cores RSS. I'll read chat again in a sec. I just want to get my monologue out while I can remember it all. Configure. Advanced. So I'm running RSS, which helps with basically doing multi-threaded processing, which you want. That's good, it's multi-threaded processing. But then I'm running 8 queues, and this actually says don't go higher than 4, so I probably should look at that as well. But when I was doing the benchmarking yesterday, I was actually getting more CPU load with only 4 peak for the cores. So I'd rather keep the average down and run it across all 8 cores, all 8 P cores. You probably don't have this because I've got a dedicated separate network card that I bought and installed, so you probably can't get up to 8. So yeah, so I didn't know that. Glad I checked that. So you need checksum offloading enabled for RSS to work. I didn't even realize that. So, okay, I'm changing my recommendation from now on to always leave that enabled, I think. RSS here, checksum offloading enabled. What else we got? Yeah, we always disable these two because that adds latency. Timestamps you can put on, there's more than one option for this actually. There's 3 options, I believe, for the 1323 timestamps. And disabling it and enabling it is only 2 of the 3 possible combinations. So I usually just run that disable. But if you're having packet loss, then that can sometimes help. But it does add overhead and latency. Yeah, so this is what I'm trying at the moment. So that's stayed the same, that stayed the same, that stayed the same. That's the lowest latency one. That stayed the same. This has been disabled now. I'm changing that. I've enabled the ECN capability just in case something my router is compatible. I don't know if my router is compatible, to be honest. I've now re-enabled checksum offloading. That's the same, that's the same, and that's the same as it was. Nothing in the advanced settings has changed. That's all the same as it was before in my guides, so you don't need to worry about that. 10 and 10 here are very important for Fortnite. Make sure that they're 10 and 10, please. Yeah, so that's what I'm testing. And so the other thing I was looking at in here, yeah, I was playing around last night benchmarking with 8 queues or 4 queues, but I was also looking at receive and send buffers, receive and transmit buffers. Now, normally the transmit is you should set double to the receive buffers, but I was looking at that guide again for the buffers. Where is it? Next. Where is it? There's a section on this. I'm sure there was a section on this. Really? Maybe it was in the gaming section. It might have been in the gaming section. Maybe it's in the gaming section. Anyway, it said don't go lower than 256 or you might get packet loss. So you know we do that thing where we lower the buffer size for your keyboard and your mouse so that it's smaller and smaller, so it fills up and then goes to the CPU, fills up and goes to the CPU, fills up. So it lowers the latency effectively when you change the buffer size. You lower the buffer size for your keyboard and mouse. You know we did that. It's a standard trick to do for your keyboard and mouse to lower the latency. Well, I'm wondering whether it's the same thing with network packets, because I usually run a ridiculously high value, like 10 times this, for receive and transmit. I usually run 2046 in here and 4096 and 2048. So I usually run really, really high values, and I'm finding my HitReg to be a problem at the moment. And I know the ping compensation on the Fortnite servers is horrific right now. You can run around a corner, get around a corner, and a whole second later, all your health goes. It's like, well, I've gone around the corner. Why is that happening? It's because the other guy has really bad latency, and the servers are giving him an extra second or so to shoot you. So I'm thinking, and I can improve the HitReg as well if I lower those buffers for the network, but I do not want packet loss. So I've now dropped these to the lowest I think I can go, and I'm seeing whether my snipes go through people more or less, basically. And I think last night when I was playing with Bill, it was going through the targets a lot less. The HitReg was better. So as low as you can go with these do help with max throughput, by the way. If you do a big speed test, the more you lower these, the lower your speed will be. But I've got tons of memory, and so I've always had these really high, so I get max throughput and everything else. But I'm worried about the latency impact of running this and this high. So I've now lowered this to as low as I think I can go without getting packet loss. Receive buffers, so I would half that. So 256 and then double the receive ones, 512 if you can. Yeah, so that website, the speedguide.net, says do not go lower than 256 or you'll get packet loss, generally. Now, where was that? I'm going to find that gaming guide. There's a gaming guide somewhere here. Where is it? See also? No. Registry tweaks. Tweaks. There we go. Tweaks article. Maybe it was in here. Where is it? Where is it? Where was it? I swear I saw it somewhere. It was buffers. Buffer bloat. Here we go. Use adequate send and receive buffers. Low send and receive buffer values conserve a bit of memory. However, they can result in dropped packets and decreased performance if exhausted. So they shouldn't be set to values less than 256 in general. Higher end systems can go up to like 512 or 1024. But as I say, the goal here is to not have packet loss, but at the same time, have network information coming in from the server and not having to wait till the buffer is completely full before it then gets processed by the CPU. You want it kind of smaller, so it fills up, gets sent to the CPU, fills up, gets sent to the CPU. That way you're getting information a lot quicker. And the latency should come down. So I think me setting these to like 4096 and 2048 was great for bandwidth, for measuring your top end bandwidth, but not so great for gaming. So I've now come down, as I say, to 256, but it doesn't say which one shouldn't go lower than 256. So following the rule of you have receives half the size of transmits, that's why I've got 256 and 512. So I'm testing that today as well. So as I say, we're testing the mitigations, the CPU mitigations, and we're testing these advanced network settings to see if we get better hit rate in game. So it's interesting. So I've only just learned that today now, that you needed checksum offloading enabled for RSS to work properly. I did not know that. That's new information to me. So I think I am going to stick with that from now on as a general recommendation. Enable checksum offloading. Enable it. So not all offloading, just checksum offloading. Yeah. So that one and these ones. That one and that one. Enabled. RSC should be disabled right now. Okay, I've disabled that. Why is it saying enabled there? I've disabled this. Ah. That's weird. We've got a disparity here because I'm disabling it in TCP optimizer. Look, RSC disabled. But if we actually go and look at the card adapters here, RSC enabled. So how's that working? I've disabled it on a global level, but it's enabled in the network card. Okay, well, I'm disabling it. Disabling it both places. Okay, I've got to remember that for the guide updates. I need to disable it in both places, not just in TCP optimizer. Okay. All right. Happy with that. Happy with that. Yeah. Right, questions. Let me have a look at the questions, if there's questions now before I start playing. Let me see. Hello, hello. Hi, Zeppo. Hi, Bill. We've always said hello to Bill. Is there a way to test this? So I'll show you what I was doing to test this, right? I'll show you what I was doing. There's a thing called packet loss test. Yeah? A thing called packet loss test. And in here, on this website, let me move it over. Website, there are various testing scenarios, and one of them is Fortnite. So you can set the Fortnite parameter that does 30 pings a second with that packet size. And what you can do is you can, if I do hardware info 64, start that. I was running this test, seeing what the latency results were, and I was also measuring the high tides for the core usage, the max thread usage and the total core usage. So I was measuring that number and that number there when I was running the test. So basically you'd reset the timer like that with the little clock, get these to be low, these two here, start the test, goes for 10 seconds, you can see the results. Well, actually, I should have pointed to the London server really. Use your local server, it tends to be less, more consistent by the way on this one. 76, yeah, I didn't set that up right. I need to do, don't want New Jersey, I want United Kingdom, so that's local for me. But then you can look then after the test is finished, what the percentages were that it used up for processing, 27 or 13 here. Yeah? So you can test it with and without it, and you can see whether the latency is the latency is coming down, going up, staying the same, whether the jitter's better. So that's what I was doing last night. This is the best test I could think of to test each one of these settings. And yeah, I was testing various combinations of RSC, different number of RSS queues, whether or not, yeah. So I was basically changing each one. Does that make sense? That's the best test I could think of. Maybe there is a better test for doing this. Maybe there's a tool for doing this. But I thought, how do I simulate game traffic, so packets per second kind of thing, with the same right packet sizes? Because normally Fortnite goes between about 30 and 60 here. How could I simulate that and see what impact it's having on my CPU? And what the relevant latencies were, whether they're getting better or worse. That's how I thought I could do it. Yeah, it is pretty negligible, but it is using up network packets. It is, how fast those packets are processed is the important thing. Stick Fox, I don't know what that is. Should I be concerned about the overall security vulnerability when disabling meltdown and spectre? So, as I've been writing in my guide, I wrote, can I show you this without doing that? I'm not sure I can. How do I show you this? Let me see if I can show you this, hang on. Show you the section in the guide that I'm doing. See if I can do it on my streaming PC. I'll load up the section. This is my work in progress version. It's probably the easiest way of showing you. How do I do this? Is there an F11 or something? Wait. At full screen mode. Okay. So if I switch to back to gaming PC. You need to restart it first in TCP, or is it ready set to? I'm not sure what you mean to that on that one. My gaming PC has nothing more on it than my email address and my Epic login, so I could disable and get extra 1 FPS. I don't see that as a benefit to me, so why? Yeah, I mean, it's completely up to you. Different people see risk differently. So, up to you. Hone optimizer, yeah, I don't do that. So yeah, I'm laying out the information, and what you guys do with it is up to you. No sound. I mean no sound. Sound's gone with the window up. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, everything I said while the guide was up was lost. All right. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. It was working before. I don't know why it's not working. I just tried to fix it. It didn't work. Sorry. So as I was saying, so in the new guide, I'll be laying out all the different types of mitigations that you consider disabling to get better performance. They'll list what the risk is, which CPUs are affected. That's what I was saying, and then I'll show you a benchmark of how it affects my CPU, and then you guys can decide whether or not you want one disabled or not. Up to you. I need to work out why my desktop stuff. There's no audio. Maybe it's meant to come through the Astro Mix amp. Yeah, hang on. No, I give up. I don't know why it's not doing that. Maybe because two things are sharing it. Headset microphone. Yeah, maybe it's because the two scenes are sharing it. Right, is that any better? Right, now you can hear me on the desktop. Okay, it's because I tried to use the same device in two different OBS scenes as opposed to just reusing the first one between the scenes. Yeah, I've got it working now. I can see the little bar going up and down. So sorry about that. Yeah, so as I was saying, the guide. So this section of the guide that I've just rewritten, I've broken it down into sections where I explain what the vulnerability is, and then I explain which CPUs are affected, and do the same for each one. And then I'm going to put basically overall meltdown pose the most significant risk as it allows complete memory access. But AMD is not affected by meltdown anyway, so don't worry about that if you're AMD. Spectre variants come in ranges of severity depending on the specific type. Downfall was also serious, but offered attackers a less direct path to compromising your system. So yeah, I've listed the three out. I've said what they do. I've said what CPUs they affect, and then I'll show you the benchmarks, and then you can decide whether you're going to go and disable them or not, and I'll give you instructions on how to do that. So that'll be in the next guide. I hope that makes sense. Hey, tweakers are scammers. They are, aren't they? We want to see the benchmarks. They don't do benchmarks, but yeah, Zeppo. I don't know whether you were here for that bit, but yeah, packetlosstest.com. Run hardware info 64. watch the max thread usage, watch the total CPU usage, the high tides, and then compare them. Run another one, change it, run it again, change it, and have a look and compare them and see how the latency is changing each time. And then you can hopefully work out what works well for you or not. This is, as I say, this is the only thing I can think of without actually running an active game to simulate the Fortnite traffic. It's the only thing I can think of. I mean, I was running 4.85 last night, so that's got worse during the day. So the time of day makes a difference as well, obviously, and probably what your family are doing in the other rooms watching Netflix and things works a difference too. But yeah, anyway, that's how I was testing that one. Okay, so let's run some Fortnite. Oh, I need to reboot actually because I've just changed this, haven't I? I've just changed that 3335, I think. Should I change that? Yeah, so I've just changed this. It's normally 3 and 3 here. Normally have 3 and 3 here, but I've just added that extra downfall one, the extra 2 million in the hex. So I need to reboot now for that to kick in, and then we can run some games. And while that's going, I need some water because I just had a very salty bacon joint lunch, and I'm incredibly thirsty. Hang on. Got the waters. My son Jake's got a mini fridge in his office with lots of cold drinks in, so I went and stole some of his. I don't have a mini fridge, I need a mini fridge. Hey, thanks, Top Man. Yeah, that's the point of all this. Total transparency. You can see what I'm doing live most of the time, so none of this, sign this NDA, you can't, everything's encrypted, you have no idea what's just going on your computer rubbish. You're in the driving seat, not a tweaker. Right, so yeah, let's see how that goes. We'll run some games and see how it feels. I'm still very nervous about ordering this 14900KS CPU tomorrow. Everything I've seen on YouTube, including a video Zeppo sent me today, suggests that you have to delid that CPU to keep it cool. I do not want to delid it. I do not want to take the IHS cover thing off. I don't want to do that. Voids the warranty. Plus, it would be a nightmare to get it off anyway, because I'm getting all custom loop cooling, and so I have to drain all that system just to take off the cooler from on top of the CPU. So it would be a nightmare to change that. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Right, who's on? Rapper's running squads. No one's on yet. Might have to just do all by myself. Me and Bill had some very sweaty games last night, didn't we, Bill? It's like, these are meant to be bot lobbies, and they're just not even close to bot lobbies. I think we lost the last couple. Oh, 9 away from a 1K followers. Oh, nice. What, on Twitch? I need to get I need to get YouTube to 1,000 so I can monetize it. So I can start making some proper videos. When I get my new computer as well, you guys will be watching in at least 1080p, if not 1440p. So, because my gaming computer will become my streaming computer, and it'll look amazing once that happens, because you know how good my gaming computer is right now. Tuned to death. So, looking forward to that. But yeah, we had some really sweaty games last night. Did we lose the last 2, 3? They were tough. Yeah, we lost those 2. I think that one. Let's watch it back while I'm booting up the other thing. Yeah, these were sweaty. He's got 11. He's got 8, 5. I think he was the guy that headshot sniped Bill, wasn't he? Yeah, I think Bill got headshot sniped from the hill over on the right. There's some people right up here, look, hard scoping Bill at the moment. Yeah, he got headshot sniped and finished by those 2. And you got some people pushing me from the left. I messed up this last guy actually. I messed it up. I knew where he was. I then tried to see what I tried to do there was I had the water scroll in my second shot as my second slot, and so I used the shotgun, shot him for 100 and something. But then I switched to the water bending scroll, and it took way too long to start firing. So I switched back, had to switch back to the wasn't firing. So I switched back to the shotgun again, the pump, and then that. I think it was 4 health. Yeah, that wasn't good. And I had the biggest streaming website, aka can't handle 1443s, yeah. Right, let's see if I can get my crown back. Okay. See if I can get my crown back and see how the game feels and see how HitReg is as well with the snipers. With that lower buffer, with those lower buffer numbers. I don't know how to test that any other way other than playing. Anybody got any suggestions how I can test HitReg without actually live playing? Don't think I can really, can I? Not really a test for HitReg, unless you're live playing. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Right, so keep an eye on the numbers down there as well. So that 42 CPU max, that's basically I've got 8 cores, 8P cores, and that's the number that's the one that got to the highest at that time. And you can actually see the cores here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little bars here. So at the moment the second core is a bit higher than the rest. Now the fourth core, look, that's gone up a bit. And they change color depending on how high they get. So red is kind of 100%, then 90s like orange, and then 80s like yellow, etc. So keep an eye on that. So we don't really want anything too bad in the orange and the red. And you can tell whether you're capping at the right FPS level depending on whether you're hitting those maxes. So keep an eye on that. Should be a little lower than normal though, because we've enabled the network checksum offloading from the CPU over to the network card. So the CPU should be a little lower than it normally is. But we like everything in the blue. That's nice. That is nice. Oh, I need to take this ring off. Can't play with a wedding ring on. I'm holding a controller tight, this doesn't work. But I'm not married while I'm playing Fortnite, apparently. Okay. 80%. I am a bit high here. I need to do the build trick and glide backwards. Makes you drop quicker, apparently. Oh no, have I? Okay. Busy. Oh, so busy. Oh, where did he even come from? I feel like people can just walk up to you and you've got no idea. Oh. You're out there. Apparently they're all just going to fight me. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh my god, how did I get out of that? How did I get out of that? Don't even know. Don't even know. SMG saved my butt there. I was worried I had no bullets left. Right, so I need to keep an eye on packet loss. I need to keep an eye on ping. Ideally that's relatively low, but it depends on what server I'm connected to. Let's have a look what server I'm connected to right now. The London one, that's not good ping. Paris, I'm on Paris right now. So it's normally about 9 or 10 ping, so that's different to the ping that's told you up here, always, because that ping up there is nonsense. And usually ignore that ping. It will give you an indication though of packet loss. Oh, hello. Airbending. Nice. No wonder everyone was dropping here. Get that. Have I got time to get on here? Quick? Time to grab this. This is so quick, this thing. Yeah, that's why I want to get on here, because you typically get shockwaves. Yeah, shockwaves. I got 4 shockwaves out of that. Totally worth it. Right. That's where I was. This is so much better than the wings used to be. Game feels pretty good at the moment. 77%, 78%, and I'm pretty much running 360 FPS. I think that's normally about 81. So I think enabling that checksum offload has actually reduced the load a little bit. Ooh, goodies. Right, and my shockwave's redundant at this point. Yeah, I think that's helped. Fire bending. Okay, we need a water bending scroll for an AR, but other than that, I think we're good to go. Let's see. Would you mind sending your TCP and network depth settings, or is it in the VOD? It will be in the VOD. I think I covered it. We can go over it again after this game, if you want, Cry. So the ping in Fortnite is fake, but only because it's broken. That netcode up there was taken from, I think, another game before Fortnite, and it was broken in that game, and then they just copied it straight across, and they've never fixed it. So we want to do here. Yeah, so it's not particularly accurate, that thing. So it's system 1 with 6 ping now. I mean 3 ping. There's no way I can do 1 ping to Paris from just outside London. There's no way I can do that. It's physically impossible. So it's definitely that. I'm on 0 ping. I'm not 0 ping. It's nonsense. I'm on about 9. And exit lag will show you what you're pretty much at as well, so. Yeah. Let's fire this guy. We have a scope on this, don't we? Or her, sorry. Let's go and see what this noise is about. Love a water bending scroll though. Yeah, it is. Exit lag is a lot more believable. Game feels really nice though. I think my next PC, spending like £4,500 on it. All it's going to do is stabilise the 360 a bit more. That's a bit sad. Whoa, what happened there? Why did I start looking straight at it? Oh, that went through. That didn't register. See that? Did you see that? No hit marker hitting. But I didn't get any number come up. Maybe I just need to get my aim in. Nerfed snipers so much. But I mean, that thing's okay for telling you packet loss. That's the only thing I'd recommend that for. The network stats thing. Aimbot script flicking. Yeah, that must be what it is, Bill. It just suddenly looks straight down. It's like, what? Gotta be bots out here fighting on the edge of the sea. Gotta be. Ooh, what is that? Where are they? There's a Fire Nation temple there. Where's the person making all the noise? There we go. That's actually real. That's definitely real. Oh, they want to win this game. I hate the scope so much. Hello. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. There we go. So much easier shooting people in the air. Okay, he's one bullet. There we go. Crown team out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, they really want to win. Should be a water bending one here. Thank you. Should have some heals. Right. Just these lobbies are just no. Got water bending scroll now. Do need to modify this gun. Oh, let's go here. Well, it's probably just been done. Let's go. Hey, Gibix. When are you getting your new PC? Today? Ordering mine tomorrow. Not today. Yeah, I'm not getting any packet loss, and so. Oh, thanks, why can't I jump? Not been done because I can hear the chests. More DMR. Take that off. Like that. And laser. Right. Proper scope. Thank you. Finally. We have functional weaponry. Finally. Only took half the game. Oh, 3/4 of the game. There's only 25 people left. Love this season so much. You're hyped. Tuesday. Okay. Alright, who we got? That hasn't been done, that has been done, and that has been done. So there are no coins around. Go find somebody to shoot. Go find somebody to shoot. Yeah, so I'm going to do the new PC in stages. If I can get an absolute rock solid 360 down there, I'm going to then get a 500 Hz monitor and go for 500 flat FPS. I can't get a flat 360, there's no point. No point. I watched Mr. Savage play on 500 and he has his FPS in the top right corner and it goes down to 200-300 constantly as the low points. Constantly. Ugh. He just pinged. He just pinged. Those jaggedy lines down there are not good. I need nice smooth lines. Okay. Oh, crap. He just shot at me. He just shot at me. Who just shot at me? Got a coin. Yeah. Came out of the lobby. Oh, some of that. It's ridiculous, this thing. Ridiculous. Like watching a Harry Potter movie. Ridiculous. Oh, who we got? What's that? Who just pinged? Who just pinged? I don't see anything red anywhere. There we go. Damn. Second guy. That's more than 2 people up there. Oh. How did he then hit me afterwards? How did he hit me afterwards? Uh-oh. Why is that not firing? Why is that not firing? Hello. Any heals? No. Uh-oh, Luke. This point where I think I need to switch to bunkers. Fortnite can't deliver constant 500 FPS. Well, we'll see. We shall see. Might be a game engine limitation. Might be. But I mean, I'm planning on running all core, probably 6 gigahertz, and probably disabling all the E-cores to do that. We'll see. Because I don't exactly have a lot of stuff running in the background. So why do I need E-cores? Don't need E-cores right now. Seem to be doing all right. Yeah, we do need a better tick rate in Fortnite. 30 to 60 is awful. Tick rate is horrendous. Love some bunkers at this point. Okay. No bunkers. I'm just going to have to rely on a lot of movement. There we go. Coming on that bridge dead ahead of me. 12 o'clock. Halfway down. I'll land on this roof. Fall on the roof. Ah! Thank you, Bart. Just letting me know where the nearest person is. They've ruined snipers. Ruined them. Why couldn't they just drop the damage? Why do they have to ruin the bullet drop and make it completely unpredictable? Hello. Ah, can't hit him. I haven't noticed any packet loss running these stats, so hit rate seems alright. My aim is really much off, not hit rate. Wish I had some bunkers. Wish I had some bunkers right now. I should have taken the earth-bending one. Doesn't seem very good, that earth-bending thing for bunkers, though. It's just very low. You can literally just jump over it from the front. Lots of those. More movement. Oh, where are the last two? Yeah. I think it's a bot. Quite hard to snipe. I can't tell whether it's my hit rate or the fact that it's just, is that going through him? Is that me or is that going through him? The bot. But okay, it's that here. We just need to be more accurate, and they've just nerfed snipers so much that you can't tell the difference. Monsieur le bot, where are you? Bonjour. Right down there now. Bonjour. Au revoir. Right, that felt right actually. The little graph behind the 74% number there, that's mostly all green and yellow. So that's like a history of what the CPU's been doing. So that's pretty good, because whenever I used to play on 360, that used to be mostly orange and quite a bit red. So to have it mostly green and yellow down there now is really good. My temperatures are lovely, look, 47. I'm going to miss that when I go to the new computer. They're going to be 87. What have we got left? 48 left. It's so hard timing it when he's got free space in his lobby. I assume Cecil's actually playing with Twitch, Rapper, and they're just slightly out there. Just playing a duos. I don't think Ship streamed at all yesterday. Say no more. Right, let's run another one. See if it we get a better server this time. I don't think I could go lower than 240 now. When I play on 240, it feels clunky. It feels really clunky. Especially when you're kind of in a fight and you're kind of looking left or right really fast. It's kind of compared to nice and smooth with 360. There's a really big difference. If you're just standing there looking at it, kind of looking around like this, you won't notice any difference. It's when you're doing that, that's when you notice the difference in how smooth it goes. And you're kind of flicking right or flicking behind you. 360 is in a completely different class to 240. I mean, if you're a professional box fighter, probably won't make too much difference because you're basically just doing everything right that's just right in front of you the whole time. You're not flicking around, people jumping over your head. There's none of that. It's box fight, fire when something's in front of you. So you won't notice the difference between 240 and 360. But in zero builds, where people are jumping all over the place and you're aiming everywhere, it makes a huge difference. It really does. It's kind of why I want to get to 500 because even 360 is a little bit like that. It's got as opposed to just completely smooth. Yeah, consistency is important because if you get your frame times the same, my 2.7 milliseconds. If you, what's that? 3.3 at 240, 2.7 sorry no. It's 4.2 at 240, 3.7 at 300, 3.3 at 300. What's 3.7? Am I just thinking of 2.7 for 360? Yeah, I'm thinking of that. 360 is 2.7. If you go to 500, if you get to 500 FPS, it's then a flat 2. Well, so really, all you're gaining going from 360 to 500 is going from 2.7 milliseconds in orange to 2 milliseconds. That's what you're really gaining. Not a lot. I mean, certain areas of the map, my FPS is very consistent. Even with this old PC at 360 FPS. This is definitely, it shouldn't be in it, 360 FPS PC this. It's way too old. It shouldn't be possible. What's that? Air bending. Alright, let's try that. Right, this little old thing's doing very well. Well done. Let's go and get those guys. Yeah. Punching well above its weight, the i9. Well above its weight. And it, as I say, I think it's got 2 or 3 milliseconds less latency than Ship's new 14900KF with 7200 memory. I think it's got 3 milliseconds lower latency. This has. Right. Okay, 3 people on me. It's a problem. That is a problem. 3 people on me, really close. Bot. Yeah, they got me. Another crown team. Why didn't they buy snipers off that bot? Weird, isn't it? Oh, they did. Terrible scope on it. Okay. No, they didn't. That's the bot's one. Oh, Rolf, how you doing? Thank you for the sub. Yeah, I'm looking forward. My new computer is going to be a ton of content. Just a ton of content. Because I've got things like dual custom loops going. I've got see how the latest NVIDIA CPU, whether I can actually tame its temperature a bit. Optimizing the BIOS and overclocking it. Different options for overclocking it. So, yeah, I'm going to have tons of content from the new PC. Time to find the water bending and delete the whole level. Yeah, that's very true. Need to find the water bending scroll. We've popped out. Don't make too much noise. Okay. Noisy bots. Gold again. Shot fired. I just heard some shooting over here. What's that? What was that? I swear there's somebody here. Yeah, so I'll try and get out the new guides later today if I can. No, it'll be tomorrow. So the things I'm updating in the guide are the network bits that I've discovered today and yesterday, the CPU mitigation stuff. What else have I updated recently? I have separated out a tweaks file for Windows 10 and 11 in the new pack. Look, I'm fed up with people asking me, does this work on Windows 10? Oh, I've separated them out. It's slightly different BCD edits. Nothing in terms of registry differences, just slightly different BCD edits. Oh, hello. Yeah, so don't get too excited. It's not revolutionary. Nothing in there is revolutionary. It's just more polishing, basically. Oh, there we go. This guy. Oh, I boost. I don't. Guess you could shoot while you're on this. That would be good. Where am I going to get a water bending scroll from? I hate that bug. It's really annoying. Water bend. Oh. Might not be a bot. Oh, definitely not. Bot identification. Same thing. All bunkers, they're everything though. Still need a water bending scroll, don't I? Most OP thing in Fortnite ever. Oh, they're airbending. Earthbending. Alright, we're coming up against a coin here. Well, correction, they're coming up against me. Either way, they're coming towards me here. Rapid speed. Oh, somebody here. Hide tight. They're not bots. I might use a. Yeah, they're not bots. I've got water bending. Literally, the cursor was on them the whole time. That's so much damage. Pistol's tempting. So it's very tempting. Oh, it's one of those, not the hand cannon, not a thing. Right, water bending. Right, we're in the money now. All the way to Olympus, I guess. Yeah, I haven't done a new guide in a while, actually. I need to get one out. Oh, there we go, people. Why is my reticle off there? That was weird. I had no flipping reticle. With POV. You really don't need more than one gun anymore. It's not even a gun, it's just a water bending scroll. All you need. Yeah, there's no reds anymore. Look, they're all yellow and green. Definitely better. Definitely better. I mean, that's what it used to look like when I was running at 240 FPS, not 360. Okay. I don't like the way that Fortnite's gone on Core 1 though, Core 0 today. Don't like that. Oh. Stop falling down. Is he really pushing me? He is. What a muppet. That's why you have a shotgun. Uh-oh. There's somebody else coming over here. Wanted to hide, and then when they get close to all that loot, just beam them. Come on, come over to the loot. Does he know where I am? I think he might know where I am. Come on, there's a ton of loot here, mate. Oh, there's his friend. Look at all that loot. Why is that not firing? Why wasn't that firing? That was weird. Nice big honey pot here for people to come and get stuff. The bait. Oh, how much health is that? 100? 100. All right, 10 left. So this thing's loaded. Loot over there. Although I need anything. What do I need? I need nothing right now. Go and get the final coin. That'll give me something to do. I can get all 4 coins. I'll be a dot on the map though. I will be a dot on the map if I have all 4 coins. No, I think it's actually more advantageous if I don't have this coin. What do you think? Shall I go and get it? Maybe a mistake. Maybe a mistake. Come on, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? AR's good. Something closer range for if somebody tries to do firebending on me. Right, I am a dot on the map now. Uh-oh. Six teams left. Wins 19 kills. Probably killed everybody real by now, surely. Surely these are just going to be bots now. Surely everybody's going to be bots. Killed all the real teams with the honeypot stuff. Over there. This one. Okay, they're real. So let's get over here. Where do we want to be? Ooh, okay. Somebody over there as well. Top of here. Let's see. These are going to be bots. I think the only other team now is the one coming over the back. Okay, me versus... No. Duo. Somebody's over by the jump pad. Let me take out that jump pad. If I can take it out. Probably if they're all going to be in the air now in a minute, all landing on me. Oh, whoa, no way. That was all in one. He killed me all in one lot. Why did he do that? All headshots. No. That was 25 kills. Kind of aimbot was that? Yeah. This is insane. Look, he's got nowhere near as much health as I do. Nowhere near. I've got high ground. I'm using the same weapon. I'm in a bunker. All right, watch this aimbot. This is absurd. 24, 24, 24. So that's 100. 24, 36, 36. All headshots at the end. I only did, what? I only did about 60 damage to him. Hello? I'm using the same gun as they are. I had to go higher up because otherwise it clips the top of the thing. You can't really peek properly with this thing. 24, 36. And some 24. Why is he getting... I mean, that's all I got off. I got off 4 hits in the same time as he got off. That's ping compensation. It's got to be. I got off 4 hits in the same time he got off about 12. The same rate. So I got hit 3 there. And then 1 there. And in the meantime, I go from full 250 down to 0 in one go. No, I don't think the other guy did. Don't think the other guy did. Have a look. Very sure he didn't have an angle at all. Never even got near it. It's not. It's all that guy. All that guy. That was ridiculous. How did they do that? That is complete aimbot. What? Look at all of that. How did they get all of those off? 250 down to 0 that quickly. Really confused. Watch it real time again. That was under a second, wasn't it? Was that under a second? That was got to be under a second. 250 damage in under a second. He got off 3 waves of that thing. And I started shooting first, didn't I? I got off 1 wave. And like 1 shot. How many waves did I get off here? Got it off. Right, so I'm pretty sure. One wave. And then 2 shots. How did he do that? How did he get off 3 waves and I got off 1.5 in the same time? Is that just ping compensation? That doesn't seem fair that they had twice the fire rate that I did. Something weird going on there, frankly. Where was that replay again? I'm going to report that. I'm reporting that. Oh, yeah, well. That was weird. How did they get off 3 rounds? 1. That was weird. In the same time. Double fire rate. Where is... What? Where is Rapper? Where's Rapper? Online 5 minutes ago. What's he done? Do I need to find out whether his computer's crashed or something? Do we know whether Rapper's computer's crashed? I don't have my phone on me, so I can't tell. Damn it. What's going on? Why is this thing crashed? Why is he not online? Going on? Hang on. Jessica's sending me stuff. Why is Jessica sending me stuff? Let me pick that up. I'm getting distracted now. Don't know what's happening with Rapper, and Jessica's sending me stuff as well. I'm investigating legal players. They're all using Xbox Cloud to farm wins. I've crossed pipeline turns off. I don't know what's going on right now. Oh my god. No, there. Seriously, what's going on with Rapper? Bill, have you got any heads up? I don't know if Bill's watching. Bill, you watching, mate? You know why Rapper's stopped streaming? Wow. One or more. Whoa, that was close. Very, very close. Sweaty initial bit of the game. The rest of the lobby's like that, I'm in trouble. Don't need any of that. Some hand cannon. Not wild about hand cannons. Not wild about hand cannons. How much FPS do you get this season looking at the sky in creative? About 710 on this PC. Used to be about 1,250 a couple of chapters ago. As the Unreal Engine has progressed, the FPS has come down and down and down. So it's certainly an engine limitation these days, how many FPS you can get. Ship gets about just over 1,000. Rapper gets about 850, I think it was, on his PC. Useless, this gun. Useless. Yeah, they've got a scan bot. I don't want to go near that. All yours. Not going near that. Thank you. Certain bits of the map are a lot worse than others. I mean, I can run around here 360 FPS and then get to other bits of the map and it's down to 240. Just bad coding. Much I can do about it. Other than you can brute force it with really, really high gigahertz CPU and fast memory. That's all you can really do. Damn it. Let's use it. Let's use it. Cool. I swear AMD CPU's quality on Twitch feels blurry, not crisp at all. What do you mean on Twitch? Is it weird that I can tell from a stream that the CPU is Intel or AMD? You can't. It's, for one, I'm not streaming on the same PC as I'm gaming on. And for two, it's I'm streaming off a little laptop, which doesn't even have a GPU, so it's using an Intel iGPU. You could, no, I don't think you can. I mean, the FPS typically for AMD is about the same. But the FPS lows are worse on AMD, and the latency is worse on AMD. So. Not the bot. Well, scan bot. They wanted, it looks like they were going this way. Where have they gone? For the scan bot to be stuck. Oh, they've gone in the vault. They've gone in the vault. Hey, Mr. Biscuit. How you doing, buddy? Come on, I should have hit. Oh. It's just jumping around. That's some EMPs. Yeah. Did they even know where I was? I don't think they did. I mean, that's a water spending scroll. Scroll. Yeah, they were lost. I need some scrolls. Look at that little thing. It's about that. What RAM and CPU does Ship have? He's got a 14900KF CPU, and he has a G-Skill 7200 CL34 memory. I had to I had to go in the BIOS and limit the power draw to 253, which is the Intel recommended anyway, and had to undervolts the CPU by 0.05 volts, dynamically, not static. What's that? The water bending one. And yeah, so he was running in like the 80s degrees centigrade for Fortnite. Which is way too hot. You shouldn't be running that. You'd just be lagging. The higher your CPU is, the more it's going to be, the higher the latency is going to be. Oh, hang on. There's a guy right there. What are you doing there? Got good guns as well. Yeah. That was weird. I'm going to bunk it. What's that? Okay. Oh, let's do it that way. Best of both worlds. What was that guy doing? Yeah, so we basically had to do an underclock to get his temperatures under control. It's interesting because I've created a thread on my Discord where everyone can run the same Fortnite replay and see the comparisons of your results. So I posted mine at the top, mine at the top, then Ship's, and then Zeppo posted his on his AMD 7900 X3D. I think that's the one he's got. I think somebody else has posted theirs as well. So the biggest, oh, hello. Biggest difference is the 1% lows, really. That's the biggest difference. There he is. Back, or is he looting there and he's going to come back this way? No. He's moving that way. Oh, hello. Oh. Looking up here. Come on. I actually got him now. What is going on with these snipers? Seriously, it just doesn't work, does it? You have to aim up, but depending on the distance, it's either no up, a little up, or a lot up, and there's no graduation between each level. That went through. Right in. Yeah, I think they've just nerfed the server. 290, he jumped into it. That's funny. I think they've just nerfed the server. A waterbending scroll, what is that? Nope. Oh, I've looked at that one, that pile of loot before, haven't I? Oh, here we go. All right. So he's going on height. He's just gone over there now. I've got rubbish movement. Movement in the book. I think he's moving. I'll watch this. It's all the way down there already. Gone. I think I have to take a car here just to keep up with that guy. I'm on the ridge. It's actually quite close to me now. On my right somewhere. I thought so. Mythic one. We got a water bending. We got a water bending. Finally. Any heals? No heals. Okay. I'm gonna get heals from. Where can I get heals from? Maybe over there. I should have picked up the airbending scroll there. Heals. Yeah, it's difficult to tell HitReg right now because the snipers are just doing weird bullet trajectories. So you just don't know what they're going to do. It's random each time. It's not predictable at all. So, I don't know. Not what I want to do. Please don't do that. Yep. Get up here. The answer to that is probably not. Get up there? Yeah, I can. It's actually quite impressive. I'll get up that bit though. I think I went down there. Yay! Maybe not, yay! Okay. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Putting it mildly. Need height. Oh, wrappers on. Maybe after this game, mate. 3 left. Kill 2 people quick. Oh, hang on, that's one. That's one. Kill them as quick as I can. Whoa! I'm dead. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Rapper! Completely scuffed my end of my game there. I'm coming. Hello.
Good, dude.
Hey.
Like I said, man, if you end up getting a sub, I will add you back and we'll try to get you in here. It's good, Alex.
What they do to your internet?
They reset it.
Yeah, I saw you go offline. What's going on there?
My internet was like messing up. I paid for like 1 gig and we ran a speed test before the reboot and it was like 528 and I was like, no. I paid for like a gig. It should at least be like 920, 930 because that's what it normally is.
Yeah.
So we rebooted it and then she said, all right, let's run the same test again. And then it was like 931 and I was like, there we go. Like that seems like that's in the ballpark of what it should be.
Yeah. So have you only just had an upgrade then, or why is that changed? I think it just
needed like a reboot. It needed like a reboot, I think. So that was it. All right, let's get it.
You sent me an invite there where it was me versus 2 at the end game. And I headshot sniped the first of the pair, and then I was too busy trying to getting distracted by your invite that the other guy sniped me in the face.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I sold your bread.
Yeah. So I saw your invite and I thought, right, I better go and kill these guys quick. So I raced over to them and then, yeah. Oh, what have they done to the sniper? I mean, it only works now within about 50 meters. After that, it's a completely random whether or not you hit the shot or not.
Yep.
It's not predictable at all.
Really crazy.
I don't mind a drop as long as it's a predictable drop.
Wait, are you talking to your controller right now?
Yeah, I'm having to, sorry.
Oh, okay. No, it's really loud.
Okay, I'll turn it down again. Hang on, I'll turn it down.
FCW, what's good? Yeah, it sounded like your controller or your webcam.
Right, controller.
Yeah, it just got a little echo. Not too bad.
Controller, Mike. It's not my normal one I'm streaming on. My stream can hear me properly. You guys can't.
Gotcha.
Is that any better?
You're back. Let's go. It's a quick issue. Well, they did a game, see if it's good, and if I'm having issues, I'll just get off again. But hopefully they fixed it.
What you normally have?
Yeah, around 40. We've been going over here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm actually trying out some network tweaks at the moment. See if HitReg is better. I'm lowering my. I'm trying out some network tweaks at the moment to see if HitReg is better. So I'll let you know whether it's worth changing them.
Okay. Looks like I'm still getting packet loss a little bit.
Yeah, your ping went down to 30.
Yeah.
Down to 30.
The bar that shows the packet loss, I'm still getting like 4 or 5%.
Yeah, that's not good.
With the red bars that go across.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Is it upload or download?
It's upload.
Upload.
Pretty much it looks like it's doing the same thing.
Good old Spectrum.
Yep.
Okay.
You see what I sent you? Wait, what'd you send me, Derry? In the chat? Or what'd you send? Oh, on Twitch? No, no. Let me look at it.
Glad you can't fly these planes out here.
Yeah, that's the only plane I know that there is on the map, though. It's the only one, I think. I don't think I've ever actually been out here properly. Endgames never are out here. My Marvel 10G working better than my Intel one. Yeah, it is, definitely.
Gotcha,
Isn't
Dirty.
it?
I saw what you said.
It's off.
We back? As of now, I'm trying to see if it straightens out.
Anybody need a purple shotgun?
I bought one, I bought one.
What's your ping wrapper? 30 something.
30, yeah, but I'm still getting the packet loss. The ping is
Oh.
good. The ping is fine.
I'm on 69 at the moment. From the UK.
On
That's not
23.
bad.
Yeah, I might be able to adjust some of your settings to kind of help with packet loss. If you need to have a look.
Well, I mean, if it stays at 1 or 2%, you might be okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't. 1 or 2%.
Yeah, right now it's at 1 or 2, but the lines are going. And then I did that packet loss test,
Yep.
and it came back at like 3 or 4.
So it's not Fortnite service then. It's
Yeah. Now it's at 4%.
I have 2 dead over here on the real team fighting the bot.
2 dead. Okay, I'm coming over right now. Other 2 are over here.
Dead.
60 white on that guy. 1 HP. Knocked.
there you go. So way over there.
Done. All done.
No, this is a different team.
Alright, well, all dead on that team.
He's going for the coin. 1 HP. 1 HP.
Coming.
No, he thirsted? He's literally 1 HP.
Done, done no movement to get to that.
Was it Evan CS? I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I have no idea.
Got 1 down.
Got something in my eye, bro.
He's fighting a real team right now.
You got him? I can't keep get over to you guys.
Another team on the hill.
Coming to him.
They have scam bot. Oh, good beams. Alex beamed one pretty good.
Knocked.
Nice.
Oh. Another one. Whoa, on me.
Dead.
Oh, the bot's shot up theirs. No way.
Yeah. Oh, it's trying to thirst me. What the? What?
We'll get you up.
Since when do bots thirst?
I don't know. That man was thirsting you.
I mean, bro, like, what are you doing? Holy. I got him on. All done.
Here.
There's is right here. All y'all's loot still over here. Round.
Yeah, just so I can keep it going. I'll give it to Rafa in a sec.
So what are you gonna do? Rap, you staying on or are you getting off?
I think I'm just gonna get off after this. I'm gonna call them again.
Alright, bet.
Just pretty much doing the same thing. So I don't know what they did.
Yeah, you haven't changed anything, have you?
No, I haven't changed anything. Last time it did this, they did like something on their end, and like it worked. Like they like rebooted it from like their side, and it worked.
Right.
So I don't know what they did on their end last time, but
I'm gonna wait on you, Rap.
okay. The last time you reset your router, literally like last week, I had the same issue, and then I reset it, and it was still like messed up, and I called them, and they're like, all right, we're gonna do a reboot on our end, and they like rebooted it, and then like it was good up until today.
Yeah, if you want, I can have a look on your computer to see if any network things are out of place. But it's almost certainly their end, so.
Oh no, for sure. I've always had issues with them, so.
You did say that was the only place you can get around your house?
Yup, just Spectrum. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I did, Putt. That's what they made me do. They're like, okay, unplug it for like 2 minutes, and then we plugged it back in, and the speeds went up, but it's, I don't know, still getting 4 or 5% packet loss. Red bars.
She's got 5 more shocks in stock.
No, I'm moving more towards the airbending movement than the shots at the moment.
You like that one better?
I
Yeah,
think
there's
it
one
is
right
better.
there. I want it.
I think it is better. I'm carrying 4 bunks at the moment, so Stick with normal movement. Royals is over the other side of the map again.
Yeah, Spectre's pretty doo-doo, bro. Oh man, I'm calling him back here after this game.
It's unfortunate that you have that much problems, though.
Oh, I know, bro.
Especially for the cost of it.
It's a lot of money for their gig plan. It's not like I'm paying for their worst plan. I'm paying for their best plan.
You got the 1 gig.
Yep, 1 gig. What's up, Spiff? But it's only 1 gig.
Download.
Download. Their upload is only like, I get like 39, 38. It's supposed to be
30.
like 40.
On the hill, on the hill. Beamed in, beamed in. He's got to be one here. I took off most of his and reluctance. Get him too. Snipe tap. They're sniping at me. Whole team coming in from behind. Knocked one of them from behind here.
You got you, bro.
Careful.
Sniper down the bottom here.
They're sniping too.
Yep.
They're bots.
Spectrum sucks in North Carolina. It's the only plan here. Yeah, we're in a monopoly like that too. Like they only have it in this area, so it's like you don't have a choice. We're held hostage.
I'm actually blessed to have like really good internet. Got
No,
fiber.
yeah, what? Oh, see, I wish I could get fiber. But see,
I know,
UWC,
like,
thank you for the 100 bits.
I never have internet. And
Oh,
I get
yeah.
and I get like below 10 ping.
Yeah, with fiber, it's like you rarely have issues, bro. Unless,
Like creative-
a line goes
creative-
bad or something.
Like creative and stuff like that, I'm like hard 0 thing.
Yeah.
But like a pub or ranked. Well, ranked is different because it's central servers, but like a pub, I get like 10 below.
That's good.
And then ranked, I get like 30, 20, 30 because it's central.
Team here.
Yeah.
Need a med kit. Alright, find one.
I just went up to 13% pack loss with Yellow X.
Yeah, I can hear it in your mic.
You heard it in the mic there?
Yeah, like I heard your mic like it like went distorted.
Oh my god. Alright, let's just get this game over with and then I'm gonna get off again. So annoying, bro.
I bet.
It's a really easy lobby.
Yeah. It's because I'm in here.
Some of the ones with me and Bill playing last night were ridiculous. It was like FNCS,
Well,
finally.
you guys play on EU,
Yeah, it was
right? When
crazy,
you two play?
like.
EU servers are pretty hostile.
Over here. Near the bunker.
Those guys could potentially be real. If I hit this trick shot, oh!
116. They're bots.
$22.
20.
I'm really glad I kept 4 bunkers.
Oh my god, Yellow X again. Bro, come on.
Have you tried turning all the equipment off for like
here?
15 minutes and then
No.
turning it back on again? That sometimes helps. Gives you a new external IP address. This can reset a load of stuff. Changes your routing table.
Normally when I do that, I do it like
Left.
for 5 minutes. Sometimes.
Sometimes do it for 45, just to be very sure. Two people left, and they're in different teams. Two solos. Be anywhere in a circle this big.
I don't see these guys anywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
What's that? Is that you shooting, Gross? Is that somebody shooting at you?
No, it's me. It's me.
Yep. Rapper's got one here. Right, one left.
GG's for that guy.
GG's for that guy, blind cat.
Just hide and seek.
Yeah, potholes. They're pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. But what can I do? You know. Alright, GG's.
I'm proud.
100% puddles, 100%. Well, Rap, I hope you get it fixed, brother.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciate
GG, boys.
it. Yep.
Holler if you
GG's,
need
man.
something.
Will do.
GG's.
Alright, boys. I
GG's,
tried.
boys.
GG's. Later, guys.
Later.
Alright. Let's turn off the audio for that now. Off. Alright. I'm still upset about that previous game. Still upset about that. Was I going to do something though? I don't know what I was going to do. I was going to do something. Okay. Oh, don't understand. That's weird. Yeah, I'll look at that in a sec. Ghost Spectre OS. Yeah, I really shouldn't have charged him there. Rapper was calling. That was a bit sus. Yeah, I mean, well, what is that aim? He kind of swiped across the screen and hit me. That looks a bit like soft aim to me. swipe in the general direction. But all over the place. There was no lining up or anything there. Tried to throw a bunker there. Yeah, that's soft aim. He's using his bloody soft aim in these lobbies. That's sad. Yeah. Honestly. Oh yeah. I mean, you can tell that's soft aim by just watch what he does with the with his reticle here. He swipes across it, and then it actually keeps going after he's fired. So it's auto fired as it's gone across. And unless he's on mobile with auto fire. Watch this. I mean, there's no lining up there. It's just kind of waving it around. And when the reticle gets on target, it auto fires. And then it kind of waves around a bit. That's soft aim. Cheats. Cheaters everywhere. Double check Rap doesn't need me to have a look at his PC quick. Right. I don't think, yeah, cheat's going to cheat. I don't think anyone's really watching on YouTube. Got two watching on YouTube. If I don't get that, keep that algorithm up, Google's going to stop sending traffic my way. So I think I'm going to stop streaming on YouTube and move everybody over to Twitch, if that's okay. Let me do the link in the chat so you know where to go. I actually. It's Twitch you want. So, anybody on YouTube right now, can you jump over to Twitch, please? Otherwise, Google algorithm's going to demote me with only 2 people watching. All my content, I can't have that.